Hello, Pirate Nation. I'm Bob Towey here at Seton Hall Men's Basketball Media Day. The Pirates head into this season with a chip on their shoulders, coming in ranked 8th in the most recent Big East coaches poll. So what do these players think about the season ahead, and how do they plan on exceeding expectations? Let's find out. So I'm here with Mike Nzei. You've been a busy guy. Basketball on top of working for Cantor Fitzgerald. How has it been for you finding a balance in all that?
I mean, a lot of it has to be like, I'll give the credit, like always being an athlete has helped me a lot. And like me, like giving time to basketball and then to every other activity. But like a lot of people know my first year, I redshirted my first year, I wasn't able to play. So that helped me as a person fall in love more with academics. So as I got to my sophomore year and my junior year, my senior year, I just had to learn as a person to bring these two together. And I would say like the Seton Hall basketball program and the tutors and everything, they all been helpful because my coaches understand sometimes that I got to leave practice early to go to class, and they understand sometimes, oh, I might have to like miss a day of practice if I got like a really big activity for school. And the biggest thing they did for me was giving me the summer off so I could like actually pursue one of my other dreams, which was like working at the bank or like a financial firms. Which my coaches gave me the okay to go, and I was able to do that. And I really appreciate the school for all that opportunity.
Now, turning to basketball, you're the oldest guy on this team. Obviously, you're a leader. You've been through a couple really significant class changes here in terms of the guys who have come through the program. How do you take that and apply it as a leader now, and what legacy do you look to leave behind for the players here?
Well, first, I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm happy for this opportunity. I've obviously been here for 5 years, and I've been through a lot of teams. Sometimes at practice, I just see myself as the guy that knows what's about to happen next, because a lot of the stuff coaches teaches and like talks about, I've seen him done it a lot of time. So for the younger guys, sometimes I just try to tell them what to do and everything. And for my legacy, I've always been that guy that works hard and just try to like follow my heart with everything. So I mean, if there's like anything about me that people really want to take, they could take. But like I just been that guy that will always give 100% no matter what. So that's like just something I wanted like the younger guys to remember.
Last question I really had, I mean, the team right now was ranked 8th in the Big East coaches poll. How does that make you feel? Does that make you and this team want to go out and play with a chip on your shoulders?
I mean, the ranking doesn't take away the fact that we have an opportunity in front of us. Like, people could tell you something today about you. It's left for you to go out there and change it to perspective of people. So we as a team, we really focus on our goals and winning games out there. So every other thing, we just like looking forward to starting and finishing more than like starting like and finishing at a better place than everyone expected us to be.
You got high praise from Kevin Willard. He called you one of the commanding leaders of this team on the floor, on the court. What does that mean to you?
That's great to hear. You know, Coach has been on me since I got here 2 summers ago about being vocal with the team, being a leader, and I think I learned a lot.
Coach also mentioned that in practice last year, you would go one-on-one with Desi. What did you learn from that experience?
Desi was hard to guard. Desi and Kadeem both, I went against them a lot. Desi was just, he's a big body guard, gets to the basket at will, and he can shoot the 3 ball, so it was hard guarding him. I think that's why my defense has improved so much from two seasons ago to now, guarding them in practice all year last year.
What do you think the team's biggest strength is as a whole this year?
Our togetherness. I think, we all played together so much that we've been able to gel together to the point where, a lot of people think we're not going to be that good because of with the people that we lost, but the people that we bring in and how close we are, I think it's going to be great for us.
You've got big shoes to fill. Angel Delgado left last season. How do you step up and make a difference knowing the reputation he left behind?
A lot of big shoes to fill, but, I learned a lot from him, and I'm going to implement it to my game.
Now, obviously, the team was ranked 8th in the Big East coaches poll. How does that make you feel, and how does that make you and the team want to step up and compete?
Some guys probably take it to heart. I'm trying to prove everybody wrong. So I'm just going out, targeting everybody back, and I'm just going to do my best.
Who among your competition are you looking forward to most getting at this year?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah. I've always want to play Kentucky. So Kentucky, I can't wait for that game.
That's a wrap from Seton Hall Men's Basketball Media Day. Big words of praise from Kevin Willard and high hopes from these athletes looking to prove their doubters wrong. Men's basketball season tips off on November 6th when the team hosts Wagner here at Walsh Gymnasium, and you can check in with Pirate TV for updates throughout the season. That'll do it for us. Reporting for Pirate Television, I'm Bob Towey, and now I'm going to pass it along to our other analysts who also covered Men's Media Day.
Thanks, Bob. Now here with Frank Frasco. I'm Matt Ambrose here for Pirate TV after Seton Hall Men's Basketball Media Day. And Frank, there was a lot of storylines surrounding this team. Miles Powell, one of them, has to be the go-to guy for this team going into this season. All the seniors that are gone from this team from the last couple of years, now they turn to Miles Powell to be that go-to guy.
100%. He's going to be transitioning right now from a shooting guard more to a point guard as well. We talked to him, and he said that he has to learn now how to get assists. So be on the lookout for some triple-doubles by Powell this season. Potentially, he can rebound the ball, and now he has an opportunity to assist more in the middle of the court. So that's really interesting to see.
A lot of new blood on this team as well. A bevy of newcomers in this program for Kevin Willard. Frank, you talked to a couple of them today. What are your thoughts?
I'm really excited to see Quincy McKnight coming from the other SHU, Sacred Heart. He had 18.9 points per game in his sophomore year for Sacred Heart. Then he took a year off. He really learned from Kadeen and Desi, and now he has an opportunity to take the point guard position and help Miles Powell get those points. 19 points a game as a sophomore for Sacred Heart. Let's see what he can do for the Pirates.
And also in there, Taureen Thompson transfer. Sat out last year, came over from Syracuse. Remember, he was in the running to come to Seton Hall when he was being recruited as a freshman. And Miles Powell even comparing Taureen Thompson's game to former Villanova forward Amari Spellman, who's now in the NBA right now. So high praise there from Miles Powell. Now, Kevin Willard started everything off with a press conference, and there were a lot of things he talked about, some of which this team wants to play more up-tempo, and they really want to put a strong focus on the defensive end of things.
It's going to be a very high offensive attack, a lot with fast breaks. This is a long and lanky team led by a player such as Sandro, who can go down the court. He has ball handling skills, and they're going to try to have about 2 passes to get into the net and get the score for the Pirates offensively. It's going to be really interesting to see how they're not going to break it down. They're really going to allow a quick outlet pass from Sandro straight to a player like Powell and just get down the court within 2 or 3 dribbles.
We'll see how these things go together here for this Pirates team to kick off the season on Tuesday against Wagner inside Walsh Gymnasium. For Frank Frasco, my name is Matt Ambrose for Pirate TV. Have a great day.